Hello and welcome back to episode 22 of Canary Island. We're getting down to it. It's the Christmassy end of the season. We've just had Christmas. In fact, it's Christmas Eve. I tell a lie. It's Christmas Eve. Happy Christmas Eve, everyone. Anyway, here are the fixtures we've played. The last time you saw us was at Middlesbrough. So let's give you a rundown of a few of the games we've played in the middle. So then, not long after the Middlesbrough game, which we sadly lost, was a 3-0 victory against Aston Villa. And this was really the last sort of real highlight for a long time. The first goal coming from Clayton, Owen Clayton. He has been a revelation. You'll see from the highlights, he's been an absolute revelation. The next goal comes from a Nathan Redmond across the keeper. Lovely effort. And then finally a close range goal from Clayton. But really, I brought Andy Carroll in as kind of a mentor to Owen Clayton, but Clayton on his own has been terrific. He started that move and finished it off, if you caught that. Unbelievable player, absolutely brilliant, 5-star potential, could be an absolute star for us. Anyway, we had losses to Forest in the Cup, Chelsea in the league. John Ruddy made a bit of an error in that. With draws against Everton and City, and that brought us to the Tottenham game. Now, we took an early lead. Clayton gets us off the mark, 1-0, and at that point, I'm thinking, finally, we drew against Everton and City, and there were games that were could have been won. John Ruddy there, ladies and gentlemen, doing what John Ruddy does best, passing it straight to Eric Lamela, who slots home with ease, and that kind of set the tone. A shot from the edge of the box, hits the bar, bounces down to Light Remy, who smashes it in, and that's how the game finished. Disappointing all round. In between that, though, coming up, you're going to see the West Ham game. Before that, we had a win against Cardiff, which was 2-0, and a loss against Hull. Both 2-0 scorelines, one on our favour, one not in our favour. Anyway, it was the Clayton Zarate show, this game. Zarate playing against his old team. Clayton starts us off with the goal, and then Zarate rounds the keeper, finishes it off nicely for a wonderful little effort. In between this and the Southampton game, we had a draw against QPR, 0-0. Not much to bring you there, pretty mundane, isn't it? But yeah, once again, Clayton and Zarate doing the business. First goal, Andy Carroll whips in a ball, of all the people. Owen Clayton nods it in from close range. He's everywhere. And Zarate, from a free kick, stunner. 77 minutes, Johnny Howson got sent off. But just before that, Pele, the man for Southampton, volleys in from close range. And that's where it leaves us. So we now have a game against Leicester. Enjoy. So then, you may have noticed, I didn't actually mention my Europa League run in all those fixtures, but I will show you it now. We've qualified, is the bottom line. I wouldn't say convincingly. The first game, a 6-2, and at that point, flying, loving it. Got through the playoffs and all that business, that was all pretty routine. But to get through Europa League group with 4 draws is an achievement, I think, and I'll take it. All the draws in the group involved me, so I think that's something we can take from it. As you can see from the goal scorers, Owen Clayton getting a hat-trick. I just raved about him. I've listened to it back. I just raved about him in the highlight package. He really has been phenomenal. If we show you his stats, I show you every time because he's progressing that quickly. If I show you his attributes, all on the rise aside from creativity, which isn't a massive miss. 5-star potential for a 17-year-old. I am gutted to be leaving him whenever the series ends because he could turn into be an absolute world beater from Rochdale, of all the places. So then, the game coming against Leicester, as I say, Christmas Eve, so Merry Christmas, everyone. We're going to revert to our regular formation. I was playing a 3-1-2 formation, but as you can see from a few of the injuries we've got, and a lot of our players are absolutely knackered, a lot of our starters, we've had to have a little bit of rotation. Now, the last time we met, we played against Middlesbrough, and we lost 2-1, to my disappointment. We're going one better. Leicester are bottom of the league. You may think, Ben, you're picking the easy games here. I'm actually picking the middle game of the season. So this is the halfway point. This is going to see where we are. And as you can see from the top of the table, it's very, very tight indeed. From Manchester City on 20 points to Manchester United on 31 points, it's just like a 1 point step every single time. 21, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 31. So it's very close. There's only a couple of points in it all the way up the table. So this game against Leicester could see us potentially reach 4th if results go away, or if teams below us have a good day, we could end up in 12th. So, quite an interesting game. I think that the fixtures for this game will sort of shape the rest of the season. I hope that's the dream, although obviously the table is going to stay relatively similar. Now, Leicester obviously not had the greatest of seasons, but we're at the halfway stage of the season with this, and this is where you want to sort of let it be known that you're ready for a fight. I've just seen some of our players have regained match fitness since our last game. Oh, that has thrown a spanner in the works because the Temptations play Owen Clayton, who's only on 90%. Do you know what? We'll leave it. We'll give our extra players a run out. I've got trust in Lewis Grabban. He's been recalled to the side as Lulu. And actually, look at this squad. They're not that bad. So we've got some decent players on the bench. If things start to go a little bit tits up, as they say, we can always come out fierce in the second half. Let me just change that to 2D Classic. That's the other 2D. Oh, never speak of that 2D. Yeah, I'll leave the league table there because it's likely to change quite a lot. So we'll leave it there as we watch the game. Now, I can't believe we lost to Middlesbrough last time out, and it still feels like quite a fresh memory because I've been playing this save quite a lot, so I wanted to get through it. Obviously, we played 10 games in the gap. Elliot Bennett has been ruled out for offside. Why do they do that? They start to move the linesman up a little bit. And I'm just ready to rave about how great he is and how he's back. Then he's in the big time, and then, he's been ruled out, disallowed, offside. Thank you very much, Football Manager. But, as I say that, we go again. Elliot Bennett on the right-hand side, tackled by Castillo, but keeps the ball. Manages to recycle it. Vadis, who's playing a bit more of a part in the season. Lovely ball to Elliot Bennett, who hits the outside of the post. And surely that's not going to begin a counter-attack. This is quite slow. Let's speed this up a bit. Surely that's not going to bring a counter-attack for Leicester. No good. But this is a big game. Every game's a big game, but I mean, like, beating the teams that you should be beating. I went on about it last episode, and we didn't beat Middlesbrough, so I really want to set our authority down early, and we're not doing so. And we are wasting opportunities, and I would love to know why. I'm putting Kiyotaki, I could play with a defensive midfielder, but I'm putting Kiyotaki slightly further forward for this game. And we're looking increasingly more frustrated. But it seems like we're having the best of the game. I'm going to look at the stats at half-time just to see if we're having the best of possession and how our pass accuracy is looking. As Elliot Bennett is denied once again by Schmeichel. And then a breakdown in communication. What an absolute mess. Look at that. We are having the best of it. We are indeed having the best of it. I'm going to put this... Okay, well, at half-time, we need to change things around. So I think we're going to go more attacking. Which is going to be a bit of a contradiction, actually, because what we're going to do is we'll do the team talk. We'll passionately say, I'm pleased with how things are going. They don't like that. I am not pleased. I don't know why I lie. I'm just like, oh, yeah, I'm pleased. We're going to take Kiyotaki off. I'm going to play Tom Adeyemi just in front as a ball-winning midfielder. And we're going to release... Keita a bit more, make him attacking. And hopefully, we can get something out of this game. We're used to flipping the triangle. So it shouldn't be too much of a change. Tom Adeyemi there, making a wonderful interception. He went away from Norwich for a few years, but I've got him back in. He helped with the European young player thing. Adeyemi, he's working the ball very nicely. Fletcher, Grabban, Bennett. Oh, he's at the post again! Come on! As you can see from the league table, a win here, and we're right in contention with the rest of the pack. We've had such a sort of mishmashy season. If we just had a few wins where we've drawn games, we'd be laughing. And Russell Martin is not the man you want in that situation. This is where you want to have... we've had 4 clear-cut chances and 4 half chances. And we're yet to score a goal. Leicester, on the other hand, have had nil. They've had nothing. They've not created a bloody thing in this game. Oh, tell you what. I was almost setting it up, but they nearly scored then. It's time to hit them on the break. Keita, we've put him on attacking, and there's the goal that we really, really needed. As you can see, a jump up to 6th halfway through the season is just what we need. And I don't want to tempt anything, but if Aston Villa are still up there, are we going to get a second? Come on, a second would be huge. Darren Fletcher, with the bar now! With the woodwork 3 times, with 10 sort of relatively clear-cut chances. Come on, boys. But yeah, we're not... What's happened there? Penalty. It's gone in, though. Grabban, come on. Oh, you are kidding me. You are kidding me. I cannot believe it. This save is starting to torture me. It's not just John Ruddy who's creating all sorts of drama. That's just happened. I can't believe it. Okay, I'm going to just... No way. No. You are taking the piss. That is 1 half chance they've had after my absolute cacophony of bollocks down the other end. We've got 10 minutes left to try and scrape a... 6 minutes left. This is horrific. It's time to make changes. Joshua Murphy, Andy Carroll. Oh, Carroll, let's put you on as a target man. Target man attack. We'll switch it up to be playing more direct. Oh, shit, I can't do it now. Bollocks. Oh, my word. 3 minutes left. It's not looking good, is it? There's a chance. Come on. Let this highlight be good to us. We deserve it. We've absolutely... No. We deserve this. We deserve a win. Oh, well, they've not even made the change yet. What is happening? What a waste. Oh my god. How on earth? So against... Oh, that is points dropped massively. I can't believe I've just told them they're unlucky. We have hammered that Leicester team. That one incident as well. And now, rather than being 6 points behind the leaders, we're 8. And while we're not out of contention, like anything can happen, I'm going to bring you the rest of the season in kind of shorter spurts, I think, like 8-game spurts. But whoopity-doo. I hope you've enjoyed my agony. If you've liked this episode of Canary Island, of course, please leave a like on the video, share it with all your friends, tweet it out, do what you need to do. And from me, Dr. Benji, on a very disappointing performance. Goodbye.